Hello, dear friend. There's a Zen story I want to share with you today. One that reshaped the way I handle stress, priorities, and even my own thoughts. It begins with a monk and a cup of tea. But like most simple things in life, it carries a truth sharp enough to cut through years of noise. I remember traveling to a small mountain monastery to train with a master who had this quiet power to him. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't rush. He simply was. And being near him felt like standing beside a still lake after years of storms. But the cup filled quickly, and the monk kept pouring. Tea spilled over the edges, onto the table, onto the floor. The scholar leaped up and shouted, "Stop! The cup is overflowing!" And the monk looked at him gently and said, "Exactly. How can I teach you anything if your cup is already full?" That moment sunk into me like a stone into water, because I realized my mind was just like that cup, always full of old stories, assumptions, fears, expectations, worries, and endless inner commentary, full of what I thought I already knew. And when your mind is full, you stop learning, you stop growing, you stop listening, you stop receiving the wisdom that life keeps trying to hand you. The monk later told me, "You carry your past like heavy armor, but wisdom flows only into the open hand." I started noticing how often I tried to solve new problems with old thinking, how often I approached conversations with assumptions instead of curiosity, how often I reacted instead of responding, how often I rushed through life with a mind so cluttered that I couldn't hear the quiet truths trying to guide me. So the next morning during meditation, the monk taught me a practice. Not complicated, not mystical, just this. Empty your mind, even for a moment. He told me to imagine my thoughts sitting in a stream, each one a leaf drifting by, not fighting them, not clinging to them, simply letting them pass. And something strange happened. When I stopped wrestling with my thoughts, new clarity emerged. Space appeared, creativity returned. Answers that once felt tangled suddenly became simple. That's the gift of an empty mind. Not a mind without thoughts, but a mind without clutter. A mind that can breathe, a mind that can see. We fill our minds every day, scrolling, worrying, comparing, planning, replaying conversations, carrying disappointments, replaying old mistakes like reruns we never asked for. And then we wonder why we feel overwhelmed. Emptying your mind doesn't mean abandoning your responsibilities. It means releasing the noise that blocks your inner wisdom. It means lowering the volume on the world so you can hear yourself again. So let me ask you, what is your mind full of today? And what could you let go of, just long enough to create space for peace to enter? Before I left the monastery, the monk handed me the same cup from the tea ceremony. He said, "Life will keep pouring. Your job is to create room for what matters." I carry that lesson everywhere, into conversations, into challenges, into moments of doubt. And now I offer it to you. When your mind feels heavy, empty it. When your heart feels crowded, empty it. When your day feels overwhelming, empty it. Even a moment of emptiness can fill your life with clarity. If this message finds you in a season of noise, I want you to remember one thing. You are not powerless. You can choose which thoughts to hold and which to let drift away. Until next time, stay soft, stay strong, stay becoming.